Tom Carney is president of Royal Basket Trucks. Based in Darien, the company makes sewn basket carts and molded products used in hospitality, education, commercial laundries, athletics, and other material handling applications. Please welcome Tom.
First of all, who knows what a basket truck even is? Well, you guys might know. Yeah. So in 1997, I became the owner of Royal Basket Trucks. I didn't know what the company was or what it was all about when I first saw it was on the market. So I said, what the heck is a basket truck? And first of all, I think about the thing on a truck that lifts people up to repair or cut trees. I think about all kinds of different things. And you can't believe the mail that we get asking if we want to buy more tires and other things that go on trucks. This is a basket truck. As you can see, it's very sophisticated. It has three major components. You can see the wood base. What you can't see is the wire frame that holds it all together, because that's all covered up by the vinyl and the sewn product. Much like, Sarah, I'm sure you could use a lot of these with your customers. I always look for an opportunity to sell, right? One of the things that we find in the basket truck area is we can talk about how we get our stuff on EDI and get it converted to orders very quickly. We're not quite as good about Rob to getting it to the floor. But I was sitting next to Fred, who also works for the same company as Rob, and I said, I think we do pretty good because we make everything to order and we ship it in 5 to 7 business days. And he goes, we do it in 2. So being a little competitive, I had to go see their factory to see just how they were doing this. So it's a very impressive facility. And I think that's why I got roped into being up here today. I'll just keep my mouth shut next time. As you can see, the basket truck has 3 components: the wood frame, the wood base, the wire frame, and a sewn bag. We manufacture all the components in Darien, and we continue to vertically integrate. Today we're going to focus just on the sewn bag. This is the way we used to do it. One guy, a handsaw, a pattern he has to cut out, and individually mark for the sewers where every spot is going to go. Today we have CNC machines that we can stack up to 4 or 5 layers high. The machine will then cut it, mark it, and all the people running the machine have to do is put them together for the sewers. A little bit of a change of practice there. All you got to do is make sure you're running the right program and you have the right color material in there. We've also made investments in computerized sewing machines. It's not like the old days where you had revisions, the Singer machine. Excuse me, the sewing machines today are computerized. They actually cut the thread for you. This particular one's a double needle because if you remember what the basket truck looked like, it had the white stripes on the side. We sew the white stripes with 1 pass because it's got 2 needles. As we grew the company, we were limited by the size of our building. So instead of moving out, finding another place, we decided to go up. I don't know if you can see it very well in this picture, but there's a mezzanine there. All our cut sew operations are now on the mezzanine level, about 10 feet in the air. Up to the center of the building is 25, so plenty of room. So even though it's nice, we have all the sewers up there, it added one little complication because how do you get the material up there? As you can see, we start off by forklifting it up there, then you got to move it around, and those rolls are pretty heavy. So we now have a carousel that does that for us, and as you can see, it will revolve around, and you can have the same color on 3 different times and pull all 3 rolls at the same time. We're more than just the basket trucks as we've grown over the years. We make all different kinds of stuff. We do our own rotational molding and plastic. Some of our products you can see in the coin ops. Laundries, we make housekeeping carts out of metal. And not nearly as fascinating as what Rob's doing with his stuff. Our niche is that we make 13 different colors that we can do the sewing with. And we now have a little niche also where the Chicago Bears approached us first, then the Packers, but we make them for a lot of sports teams as well for their locker rooms. Our process, countdown, 9, 8. Gotta solve it by each of the things we talked about: better sewing machines, build the mezzanine, CNC cutting machines, better material handling. What's next? I'm out of time. I screwed up.